Shivani, BJP is aware that they are weak in the southern states, and to be very specific, in the state of Tamil Nadu, and that's exactly why you see this kind of a massive political push coming in. And now we are being told that once or rather twice in every 45 minutes, beg your pardon, every 45 days, you are going to have Amit Shah or the other top leaders of the BJP in the state of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and then so on and so forth. But then, as far as this very particular visit of the Home Minister is concerned, you are going to see two very significant meetings if they happen. First is with Rajnikant, and then with and the second one is with M.K. Adagiri. So that is something which is really, really significant. BJP is aware that they do not have a very active, aggressive face in the state of Tamil Nadu, and for that, if they are able to get either M.K. Adagiri or the support of Rajnikant that way, that is going to be massive for the BJP per se as a party. If you see the kind of response which the Home Minister is gathering or is garnering on the streets of Tamil Nadu, you could feel that the BJP cadre has really worked hard behind it. And as far as the official meetings are concerned, these are the visuals right now on our screens of the Chief Minister and then the Deputy Chief Minister welcoming the Home Minister of the country. But as far as his other political meetings are concerned,
Right.
party meetings are concerned, those are the real significant ones. We have to keep our eyes on the meeting with Rajnikant, and then also that late night meet which is scheduled with M.K. Adagiri. So if those meetings happen, and what really comes out of that meeting, and whether M.K. Adagiri has now made up his mind, because when he was in Delhi around 4 to 5 months back, right prior to the COVID lockdown situation, he had met with Amit Shah, and then he was very positive regarding it. So all of this is such that BJP is making its intent very clear, that they want to be a player in Tamil Nadu, which they were not till now. But in an absence of Amma, in an absence of J.J. Lalitha now, these elections, the coming elections, BJP would not want to stay out of it. And that is exactly why you see this kind of a massive political push which is being initiated by Amit Shah himself. Shivani.
Yes, of course, you know, otherwise also, Aishwarya, the BJP has become a lean, mean election machine. Regardless of where they start as far as the state is concerned, they're really making a push for virtually all states. It is, of course, a mission for them to get bastions like West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, hitherto not with them ever before. But I also want to quickly go across to my colleague Apurva. She's been tracking, of course, the movement of the Home Minister. And the cadre is very enthused, Apurva, in Tamil Nadu, right? As Aishwarya was also pointing out earlier, the BJP doesn't fancy great chances, but, you know, they're up for the fight. And that is what characterizes their electoral machine. And they continue to make the opposition a little wary also. Just give us a sense of what you're picking up with what the BJP cadre believes their chances could be.
Well, in fact, just when Amit Shah had arrived here at Leela Palace, we had in fact spoken to a couple of the BJP cadres who were waiting here to welcome him to Leela Palace, and there was a lot of entertainment and lot of music, as well as balloons, and a lot of enthusiastic supporters of Amit Shah who were eagerly awaiting to see him. And what we do pick up from the ground is that not only are they happy that Amit Shah is in Chennai, but a few of them also believe that Amit Shah meeting with senior leaders and visiting Chennai at this point of time, especially just 6 months ahead of the Tamil Nadu Assembly elections, is not only going to be good, but it is also going to be a good political move for BJP as well. Remember, BJP over the last couple of years also has been trying not only to garner attention in Tamil Nadu, but also to win over the people. And this meeting that will be taking place in a short while from now, where Home Minister Amit Shah will be going for inauguration event, where the ruling party AIADMK and Tamil Nadu CM and Deputy CM EPS will also be meeting with him at the inauguration event. This will also be a strong force of message that will be sent across for the people as well. That is what, in fact, sources also say that not only this, but there is also most likely expected in an official meeting that might also take place. But all of this comes at a time when there has been strain between the AIADMK and the BJP over the last couple of months, especially regarding the Vel Yatra. That was one of the religious pilgrimage tours that the BJP Tamil Nadu had taken up. So with the Home
Right.
Minister coming
Absolutely.
here
So
and
there have
visiting
been
Chennai
some
and
issues
speaking
between the AIADMK and the BJP recently, but there's no denying that the BJP has emerged as the pole of Indian polity in recent times, and therefore a lot of regional alliances for them are being worked out, and of course allies in many of these states are also looking at coming together with the BJP. On the other side, of course, lies in complete tatters the other national party, which is Congress. Questions are being raised if they could, leave aside, if they could help their regional allies, but will they end up hurting them? So the scenario in Tamil Nadu, of course, is evolving quite fast as far as the next state elections are concerned.